Okay, let's see if my sound's working this time. Getting all the notifications from Twitch that I'm live, so that sounds good. I can hear myself this time. So we're going to be starting all over here in a minute. I'm going to give a few people a chance to jump back on. Okay, so today is going to be a little bit different. Drops are on, so if you are needing drops, feel free to turn me down. This is not going to be a game play. This is actually going to be a live reading of the patch notes. I know, everything came out yesterday, but I know for multiple reasons, a lot of people don't want to or can't read through the patch notes. So I am doing basically an audio book of the patch notes, and we'll see if it's helpful to anybody. I know for me, sometimes I would prefer to listen to them than sit down and read through them. So I'm going to do that and see if this video helps anybody out. So here we go. Okay, so once upon a time in a land of barns and briars, a new season of stories begin to bloom in Palia. The patch brings animal husbandry to life with barns breeding and beloved animals galore. Build your own spooky chic cottage, help the gardener find the roots, and join the harvest fun with country fair quests. I think that's county fair. No, it's country. And daily rewards. From hay bales to hair dye, fairy tales to farm life. This patch is full of charm to usher in the softer season. You heard it here first. The ranching skill has arrived, bringing barns, breeding, and a pasture full of possibilities. Homeline debut with a spellbinding start. The Alchemist Cottage brews up tamalias or whoever you call her, signature charms, and some modular magic. Puzzles, pumpkin, and purpose. Oh my. Dig into 3 all-new friendship quests with the gardener. Step right up. County Fair quests are now live on the bulletin board. New day, new quest, new style. Introducing Daily Quest. Tailored tickets and more than 2,000 hair and makeup colors to add a splash of style. Bring the barnyard vibes home with a new Rancher's Decor set, country charm included. Plushie Paradise awaits with new plushies, including 10 new spectacular potato pods. Now, these potato pods are really cool. They're kind of shiny from what I can see in the images. I do know drops are on, so make sure your account is linked if you're watching this, because it does have some what looks to be potato pod bags in the drops. Okay. From fairy tales to farmland, the new premium cosmetic pack, Red Riding Flair, rustic farmstead style, and a cuddly pecky friend, and even more cozy surprises. Okay, so starting in at new features and updates. Finally, I've got more folks to chinwag about all things Pexies with. Don't you worry, ranching is tough work, but me and the rest of the Dahlias will be there supporting you. And if you're need a little more help, the Ranching Association put together a helpful guide. I'll leave a copy for you by the Animal Pins, Delilah, however you say her name. Okay, so ranching has arrived in Palia, introducing the game's very first new skill since launch. From baby animals to full-grown companions, you can discover the warmth and rewards of ranching life as part of your everyday play. Ranching is a skill. Yes, it is a new skill line, just like Bug Scouts and hunting and all of that. Ranching is a skill built around the simple but rewarding idea of caring for a variety of animals through the stages of life, watching them grow, collecting their resources, and breeding them to raise a state fair champion. Each animal on your farm requires regular feeding, petting, and care to ensure they can grow as best as possible. The goal of ranching is to provide a nurturing experience that mirrors gardening in its rhythm. A little daily attention yields long-term growth, while constant care unlocks a deep progression and great reward. To begin your ranching journey, complete the quest Like a Bird. Once you've earned your glider, okay, so That, like a bird quest, is at the beginning. So if you're not a newbie, you've already completed that quest, okay? Once that quest is completed, or like I said, if you're not new when you log in the first time, Dahlia will arrive at your housing plot and gift you a recipe for the barn bell. Now, it says it'll gift you a recipe for the barn bell, but mine it gave me the barn bell in my inventory bag. So if you check your bag before you go looking for it. Okay, and let's see. Lost my spot. Okay, crafting and interacting with the bell will take you to your very own ranch, a space designed with everything you need to get started. You'll find multiple open areas for your animals to roam around, a register for purchasing new animals and ranching supplies, multiple easy access points to your storage, and even a dedicated breeding pen. When you step into the barn, look to your left for a reference book filled with Dahlia's family wisdom and everything you need to know about ranching. As you care for your animals, you'll gain XP to level up your ranching skills. As you level up, you'll find a variety of new items available to purchase at the ranching store. So there is a register at your ranch, and that's the ranching store. So you'll find that there, and that's where I have multiple things for you to purchase. And what's great about this is it actually is giving us a place to spend quite a bit of cash for those of us who keeps maxing out. It also will have a section where you can use guild coins, just like with any of the other skill levels. So you'll want to make sure to level up. To do that, you want to remember to eat your focus food while you're doing your ranching skill. Just like with any other skill, that is going to make a difference on leveling you up faster. I'm just letting you guys take a little look through some of that stuff for those of you who have not seen this yet. All right. The animals. Ranching is all about the love and joy of raising creatures through the seasons of their lives. Every animal in ranching, though, requires regular love and attention. But each species has a unique element that shows how you raise them. All animals are defined by 4 main qualities: age, happiness, focus, and item produced. The value differs by species, changing how quickly they need care and what resources they provide. Okay, at the start of your ranching journey, you'll be able to acquire and raise the following animals. We know me, I am probably going to butcher all these names, but let's go. Pexy, a chicken-like animal that produces egg daily and has low focus limits, requiring a moderate amount of love and attention. Trufflet, a wool-covered pig-like animal that forages a variety of mushrooms and has a medium focus limit, but requires a bit more attention. Ormu, a cow-like animal that produces a high volume of milk with a high focus limit, but also needs a lot of love and attention. Bumbles, a bee that produces honey infrequently and has a low focus limit, but it's okay to be left alone for a while. These 4 animals are only the beginning. The ranching system has been built to support many species in the future, ensuring your bustling farm can continue to grow in both variety and personality. So each animal has 3 core aspects that the player cares for, okay? So happiness. Happiness increases when the animals are fed or pet, and improves the speed of production. And animals' happiness will gradually decay over time. So this is where you want to go in every game day, just like with your crops, and you go and you weed your garden and you water your garden. You'll want to go in and pet and feed your animals. Now, focus. Also through the thought of how well you... words again. Also, thoughts of how well fed they are. Focus will drain over time, and an animal that is very hungry, below 25 focus, will produce items more slowly. Now, item production. Adult animals will produce specific items based on the species. Each will with a limit on how many they can carry. Items produced is affected by the animal's overall happiness, as well as how many of the same species you have. If you're over the species cap, it will slow down the production of items. So if you're looking for that production so you can sell those items, make sure you don't go overboard on, say, your chickens, okay? When you acquire animals, they'll begin their life as a baby. As you take care of them, they will grow up through multiple stages of life before ultimately retiring. Animals will need to be happy and fed to age up, so make sure you continue to take care of them. Okay, so babies. Baby animals are cute and cuddly, but not quite ready for action. However, as babies, they are soaking in the world and learning. Giving them a chance to generate new traits. And oh my God, the number of different traits we've seen so far is amazing. Hi, wifey, welcome back. Okay, so adults. The adult stage is broken into 3 stages. They are functionally similar: young adult, and elder. Adult animals are able to produce items and breed offsprings. Okay, so venerated. When an animal becomes venerated, they can no longer produce items or breed. At this point, you have the option to donate your animal in return for a treat bag. Don't worry, your most prized animal there is rare. For your most prized animals, there is a rare treat that can allow you to reincarnate them as a baby. So if you get one of those really, rare species, rare traits, rare things like that, there's a chance of getting a treat bag that'll let you just bring them back as a baby. So you're not losing out when those more rare animals retire. Okay, animal treats and breedings bring a whole new layer of discovery to ranching. Animals can have up to 6 traits, ranging from cosmetic flourishes to practical effect. No 2 animals are ever quite the same. There are hundreds of traits to discover, some shared across all species and others unique to each type, waiting to be uncovered as you progress on your ranching journey. Traits can be found as you purchase new animals, emerge randomly as they grow, or through breeding. So breeding creates opportunities for traits inherited as well as entirely new surprises. Once an animal reaches adulthood, you can pair it with another animal of the same species. You can breed your animals in the dedicated nursery pen on the west side of the ranch. So when you go outside your ranch, you go to the right, follow the bridge, you'll find a nursery. When breeding, a newborn has a chance to inherit traits from each of the parents and may also develop brand new ones. Of course, when you meet your new baby for the first time, you'll have the joy of giving it a name. So be prepared with those names. There's a lot of them to name. Fair warning, babies are a lot of work, so each parent will need a little bit of time to rest before you can breed them again. Now, here comes a big one, especially for money: treats. With so much involved in ranching, how do you maximize your flock, your treats? These special items offer a variety of benefits and adjustments, giving you a new way to guide and improve your animal. You can feed traits to an animal just like food, as long as of the same type is not already there or active. As noted above, you can acquire a number of basic treats from the ranching store, such as one that lets you rename your animal or remove a random trait from an animal. More advanced treats can be earned with skills medals, which are rewarded through weekly skill challenges. And finally, when donating an animal, you'll receive a treat pack with increasing rewards based on the traits present on your donated animal. So those treat bags, when you donate your retired animals, will depend on that animal. So lower end animals, lower treat bags. Higher end animals, higher treat bags. Now here's a few examples of notable treats you will encounter, offering a glimpse of the possibility that awaits. So in other words, this is not all that there is, but they have one that a lot of people are really liking. It's called the Never Grow Cookie. This will allow one of your babies to stay a baby. So if you want to always keep one as a baby, you can. The Name Well Cookie, that one allows you to rename your animal once. So if you mess up and name it something, or you want to change it because you changed your theme of naming, that would be an option. Oopsie Cookie, I love the name of that one. Feed this to an animal to remove a single random trait. Okay. Feel Good Cookie, gain a slight amount of happiness. Pal Snack, slightly increases how quickly your animal production bar fills a single time. Okay, so cookie of the day, feed this to an animal to grant it a single random cosmetic trait. And then divine donut allows a retired animal to become a baby again while maintaining all of its traits. So that when you got that really high-end, really nice one that's about one of those, that legendary treat pack. So that one's really cool. Okay, so there's many more sweet treats to discover as you build your farm. As one special bonus, if you complete some of the monthly bundles during the patch, which I'm assuming they're referring to the bundle in Kilima, you'll be able to receive treat packs to help jumpstart your ranching experience. And yes, I did actually hear that. So when you're doing the bulletin board in Kilima, some of the rewards will be treat packs for the ranching. So make sure you get those done. And if you're on the Discord, we are doing a cooking tonight at 5 Eastern Standard Time for the food items. So come join us for that. Okay, accomplishments. As with any skill, there's a wide variety of accomplishments to unlock associated with ranching skills. And at skill level 10, you'll also unlock weekly skill challenges. So just like with all the other skill levels, once you get to skill 10, you'll start to be able to get your guild coins or your skill coins. During the fall fantasy season, you can quickly view your ranching accomplishments from within the featured guides. Now, handling license. Okay, with the introduction of animals, we're also providing you a way to bring your own animals out as a pet and show them off to the world. Now, this costs real money. In the Premier Store, you'll have the ability to purchase this capability for a given species types. Once owned, you can take any of the animal species out into the world in this patch. You'll be able to purchase licenses for the Pexies, the Truffle, and the Bumbles. So you won't be able to do it for the Ormu. I'm assuming he's kind of too big to go out into the real world. So you can get the chicken, the pig, and the bee. And it sounds to me like if you purchased it for one of those animals, you can take any of your chickens or any of your pigs. So if you take one out with you and then you get another one that has more rarer traits, you can switch over to that one. I have not looked to see how much that costs yet. Okay, so future plans. This is the first new skill added to Palia. So we launched our since their closed beta. And we have many, many more ideas on how to expand the skill over time. We love to hear your feedback on what you love and what you wish was improved so we can make the experience better together. Here's a few things that they have in store already called out. So these are things you don't need to put in feedback on. Multiple support. Just like other skills in Palia, ranching will shine when shared with friends. Soon you'll be able to invite them over to your ranch to help care for your animals. And the rate I'm reading that is I feel like it's going to be like with farming. They can come over and pull the weeds for you, collect the produced items in the animal side, water the plants, help you feed the animals, but I'm not sure how that will work unless they can use your inventory, but I don't know how that's going to work, but I think it's going to be more along that line. Enhance organizing capabilities. We know some players will want to choose which pens their animals go in, and we're working on a solution for that soon. Additional animals. Ranching was designed with expansion in mind, and you'll start seeing new animals arrive with our fall fantasy season of patches. So they already plan on new animals. They already plan on getting it set up so you can put your animals in which pens you want to put them in and to allow your friends to come over and help with this. So those are 3 things you don't. They wish they could flowers, trees, decoration, things like that. That's something where you would go to palia.com, go to support, there's a feedback option, and you would just fill that in. The more information we give them as future patches come out, as with everything else, it'll let them get some ideas. So we might see some of that later. All right, now getting into the home line debut. This season, we're introducing our first home line, Alchemist Cottage. Home lines are a major evolution of the Palia housing system designed to give players more flexibility and modularity in building their dream home. The Alchemist Cottage comes with a touch of spooky fairy tale charm, perfect for your autumn adventure. Here's a rundown of the new capabilities that this exciting addition brings. First, you get multi-level buildings. You get the ability to stack rooms up to 2 levels high with the Alchemist Cottage line. So in your housing menu, if you take one of your houses and you put it on top of the other house, they'll stack up. Indoor stairs, ability to place stairs inside to access higher levels. So you could actually purchase stairs that go inside the house instead of having to build them from scratch. Custom walls, ability to change or remove walls entirely regardless of whether another room is connected. So we all know back in the day you could glitch the wall off of a house, and this was something that some people, such as Switch players, may not have had an easy capability of, and they have patched that so that glitch doesn't work anymore as far as I know. Well, with this new housing system, you can actually remove the wall completely and have it opened up, which I love because I love that. I always loved that look, but never could get that glitch just right. Open vertical spaces, ability to remove floors between levels for loft or larger open areas. Attic access, ability to add functional attic space. Open air patios, ability to hide the roof of a room to create an outdoor space. Socketable add-on points, so attach unique building add-ons or design spots. Custom rooftop items, ability to place specific roof styles, objects on top of your house. And then group select. Selecting the first story will include everything connected to it, while selecting part of the second story will only include the link to the specific area chosen. So when you go to pick these up, be very careful. If you, from what I understand, if you pick up from the bottom, it picks up everything from both stories, where if you pick up from the second story, it takes everything from just that second story. So if you've already started decorating and you don't want everything taken off or you don't want all the windows removed, just be careful where you pick that up. Housing features. You can use wallpapers and floorings. Rooftop house toppers will inherit whatever roofing wallpapers are applied to the roof. Counts towards overall build limit on your housing plot. You must purchase prefab A before purchasing prefab fee. So when you go to buy these in City Hall, when you go to buy the housing units, you can't buy B until you've bought A. Base room or wooden stairs. So when it says requirement not met, that means go to the one above it and purchase it. Also has a connected room limit of 10 rooms. So you can't connect more than 10 rooms. Important notes. Due to the fact that the home lines are a significant evolution from the Harvest House, they do not have the ability to connect to the Harvest House or any of the Harvest House add-ons. We're talking fireplace, bay windows. None of that will work with this new housing system. So think of them as two different units. Players can acquire the Alchemist Cottage from City Hall store after achieving furniture making level 10. If you are not at furniture making level 10, go into your workbench, go in and look for anything you have that does not have a green check mark, eat some focus food, and start building anything without a check mark. It should give you the little inspiration bubbles. Pick an inspiration bubble, build it. This will up your level quicker, okay? So building items you haven't built before seems to increase, and as with anything else, if you're leveling up, have your focus up. Okay, let's see. And now I lost where I was at. Give me 1 second. Okay, so 2 prefab options are available, A and B, each with a different set of included add-on. Purchasing prefab A allows you to purchase the Alchemist base room and wooden stairs. All add-ons can be moved after building. See table below for a breakdown of add-ons and which prefabs they are included in. We recommend you buy more base rooms than the prefabs as you build out for your first Alchemist Cottage. You can always go back and buy more prefabs if you find yourself needing additional pieces. So when you get A or B, they have like the windows, the chimneys, the roofings, all of that. You get more of those and you can move them around as you take them off, where the base room won't have that. So they're saying don't buy too many of the prefabs, buy more of the base rooms. Home lines are a work in progress and will evolve over time. So they do give a little disclaimer here. This system is still a work in progress with many improvements to come, but we were so excited to see what players could do with the additional capabilities, we couldn't hold it back. I was wondering why they gave it to us so soon. I really did think this one was going to take longer to come out. I did not expect to get it so early, but I think they want us to basically be their guinea pigs again, open beta, and find out what needs changing before they get too far in it. Over time, we plan to improve the way players unlock and acquire home lines, create unique benefits for players who build with each home line, and provide more variety in building types. With the Alchemy Cottage, I don't know why I keep saying college, players will be able to acquire a prefabricated house, which they can then modify and extend to their heart's content in order to experience the new capabilities of home lines. In future, we plan to allow players to craft many of the pieces individually. So that's a good thing to know. So here we have, and I'm going to take a little breather and let you guys look this over. This will show some of the different things. So if you're looking at the screen here, that you can purchase at City Hall, and what comes with different things. So for instance, Cottage A gives you 2 roof connectors. Cottage B gives you a roof trim. Cottage B gives you 2 other roof trims. So yeah, so like each prefab of the A and B have items that come with it that can be taken off and moved around. All right, so the Gardener quest line. A brand new friendship opportunity is blossoming in Palia. The Gardener, a long occupant of the Earth Temple, is now ready to step beyond the temple doors and open their heart to friendship. If you completed the Earth Temple quest line, so if you're new, you're going to have to finish that quest line first. You'll receive a visit to your plot from Einar, who will invite you to embark on a unique journey to befriend the Gardener. Raise your friendship level with the Gardener, just like you do with any other NPC, by chatting with him and bringing thoughtful gifts. Once you reach level 2 friendship, a quest will unlock that allows you to bring him to live with you on your housing plot. Along the way, you'll explore his dreams of connecting with all Galders, I can never say that word, Galders, through the Flow network. And Einar's understandable reluctance to allow such powerful reach. Complete the journey to not only restore and mend their relationship, but also earn a one-of-a-kind decorative reward exclusive to this quest line. Okay, so the Bulletin Board County Fair quest. The Bulletin Board, the Bahari Providence Fair is coming up, and Badur is determined to help his wife beat her nemesis, Maisie. He needs your help to make sure that Daya's farm booth is the best booth it can be. This season's showdown will have you rolling up your sleeves and putting your ranching skills to the test with tasks that will have you gathering items from your own barn to help stock the booth with its finest goods in Bahari. Not only will your efforts bring glory to the Dahlia Farms name, but you'll also walk away with some delicious treats your animals are sure to love. Complete all the work and you'll secure the Rancher's Decor Recipe Starter Pack, available only through the Counter Fair Bulletin Board during this patch. In the future, we plan for this pack to return in other ways, so don't fret if you miss it. But why wait when the Bahari Providence Fair glory is at stake? So to summarize that, the bulletin board in downtown Kilima, you need to go to that board. Everything on there you provide. Now it says that you can collect through ranching. So it's got eggs and milk and honey. These are things you can get through ranching, but it's going to take a while for your animals to start producing. You can still submit those items by just purchasing them at Zeki's store or going out and collecting honey from the trees. So make sure to get those done. Cooking, most Discords out there, including my Discord, Paleaholics, etc., are doing cookings to get all the cooking items. If you don't have the recipe, there's 10 of each. The goldfish can be got. You can get that through fishing on your plot, fishing in Mirror Pond, fishing in a little pond by the farm, all in Kilima, and any ponds in the bay, which I just learned that today. I did not know you could get the goldfish in the ponds in the bay. So that's a new one for me. Fishing with more people around as well as with boosters is going to help you with that. Also, if you see the bubbles, fish the bubbles for that goldfish, because you can, once you get it starred, you can request an unstarred for the bundle. The little, I don't know how to say the name, but the little, what looks like a chessboard that you see in the end, that item comes in rotation inside of Tish's store, so you can purchase it. But if you've finished the Kilima furniture line, you can also build that at your workbench. Same thing with the last set. It's got like gold bars and wood planks, all but the flow wood you can get over at the blacksmith's cash register for cash. And if you can't, the Grove is where you'll get your flow trees from if you're newer. But if you're on servers again, also look for flow chops to get the wood from flow trees if you need those in a good quantity. You can also look on the PaliaParty.app website for flow tree parties. And I think that would help you get all of those. So it's saying that once you finish that, you'll get the new furniture line. If you don't do it through the bulletin board, it'll come available later, but you'll be waiting while other people have that furniture line. Okay, daily quest and earnable cosmetics. Excuse me. A new way to keep both your looks and days in Palia fresh is here. Okay. Good morning, Ronnie. Okay, so we're introducing over 200 rotating daily quests, each theme around helping the community. Every day you'll receive 2 randomly selected quests. I believe this is going to be in the features tab for now. For now, they can only be viewed in the P menu / feature guide, but they will eventually appear on the community bulletin board in town. Don't like the quest you're given? You'll be able to re-roll your daily quests with re-roll credits. You'll receive 10 of these per patch. Oh, interesting. So those daily quests will help you have new things to do with new prizes, and you can re-roll from the sounds of it. Completing daily quests will reward you with tailor tickets. These are a new earnable currency designed to expand your style options. You can collect tailor tickets over time and spend them on unlocking new colors for hair, makeup, and facial hair. These systems let you grow your customizable collection through regular gameplay. Tailor tickets open the door to a huge new customization library. We have introduced 12 in-game brands, including Fair Isles, Fan Millie, Forest Friends, and House of Omeda. Across these brands are over 100 palettes containing more than 3,000 colors in total. Like your looks as they are, all of your existing saved presets remain untouched. The original color options called Back to Basics are still available for use, in fact. We've expanded the base color from 25 options to over 60 plus shades. If you like a color, you can also favorite it for easy access. Okay, so what I'm reading there is that these daily quests will get you tailor tickets. So the tailor tickets are used to purchase and unlock the new customizable colors. And if you get a daily quest you don't like, you get re-rolls, so you can re-roll and get a different quest until you find some you want to do. So like if you get a fishing quest and you absolutely hate fishing, you can re-roll and probably get a bug quest, is my assumption on that. And you can favorite the colors you really like, because it's overwhelming when you go in there. Even just looking at it locked, there's a lot. But your basic ones are going to still be there, and as you find ones you really like, you can favorite those. Okay, finally, a brand new color picker tool has been added to the hair and makeup menu, making it easier than ever to find the perfect look. So when you go in now, the first thing I notice is it shows you your 3 most used colors or most recently used colors, and then you have to click more, and then you can go through there to pick other colors. Recommendation, slow down when you go in there the first time. I kept kicking myself out, hitting the wrong button. All right, rancher decor. From the weathered wood of creaky barn decor to the golden glow of freshly baled hay, the rancher decor set is the heart and soul of everything country living for your home plot. Hay piles high, jugs of farm fresh milk, or onions and apples ready for the market. It's the rhythm of rural life right at your fingertips. You can get sorted by acquiring the recipe starter kit from the County Fair Bulletin Board in Kilima. These items are available via the bulletin board for this patch, and we'll be adding them to the Rancher Guild store in the future. So it sounds like in the future, if you don't finish these bundles, you'll have to save up guild coins to buy them. Whether you're aiming for farm charm or simply seeking decor that feels like a crisp autumn afternoon, these pieces will make your space feel lived in, loved, and hopefully welcoming. So, as you finish the Kilima boards, you're probably going to get recipes for these items. And then if you don't finish the Kilima board, you'll have to wait, build up your guild coins through ranching, and wait for them to add it to the guild coin store. So it looks like they have a hay pile, large and small hay pile, upright hay roll, side hay roll stack, that water thing, I cannot say that word, rancher shelves, onion bag, apple bag, produce bag, apple bowl, wooden crates, tool stand, wooden cart, wooden barrel, milk jugs, green jar, purple jar, lopsided fence, rustic fence 1, and rustic fence 2. And now on to Outcast's favorite part, new plushies. And yes, he's already gotten the Dustwing. 9 hits, 9 Dustwings, he had a plushie. Okay, you don't think we've leave you without a few new plushies, did you? Fluttering around with the Dustwing Butterfly plush, make an extra big splash with an extra large shark fin plush, and dig into 10 brand new shiny potato pods. These spuds may be small, but they're ready to shine a spud light on your housing plot. So, Dustwing Butterfly, an extra large shark fin plush, and then you get they have the potato pods, but with a shiny new cover. You get the Dustwing Butterfly plush, of course, from the Dustwing Butterfly in Kilima. The extra large shark fin is a rare drop loot acquired from River Shark Fin plush. The prize bags for the potato pods, of course, they've got Prissy, Cypress, Goldie, Maggie, Elliot, Rainer, Zini, Lazire, Cappy, and Patch. Okay. So there was a bunch of improvements and adjustments. The autumn arrival in Kilima, painting the trees and foliage in warm seasonal hues. The Spooky Moon store will be making its appearance in the next update. So they've already put down the fall look, and the Spooky store will be with the next update. Now this is interesting, currency bag. Your currency now have their own home. A new currency sub-tab has been added to the inventory menu, storing items like skill metal, gold, premium currency, Mahi market tickets, infected essence, and more. Infected essence will automatically convert from the inventory storage box into this new currency tag and no longer take up storage space. So I'm hoping that also means when we go over to Elderwoods and since we didn't pack it with us, it'll be on our person just like any other currency. Plushies found in the world now come with celebratory notifications, including when you've discovered one for the first time. I have not seen this yet. Neither has Outcast. So I don't know if that's still in the works, but it reads to me like instead of it just being like the little sidebar, you'll get like a pop-up like we do on Twitch when we get a plushie to kind of point out, hey, you got a plushie. And especially when it's, hey, this is your first time getting this plushie. So that's my hope on that. We'll learn more as time progresses. Bundle pullback. Submit an item, but change your mind. You'll now be able to reclaim it as long as the sub bundle isn't complete yet. So if you accidentally put in your star item, you can pull it out real quick, request it, put in an unstart item. As long as that sub bundle isn't fully done. They're going to be adding some premium store items, that handler license we spoke about earlier, so that you can take out one of your pets from your ranching skill based on the species. So you'll have to buy one for each species, but then you can rotate out which pet of that species you want to bring out with you. Let's see. I'm not going to read through all of that because that's something where you can read through that if you decide that since that's a financial thing, not everybody will be doing that. So they got the handler's license. We spoke about the Red Riding Hood looking outfit. That is coming out. Let's see. The bundle regularly, hold on. Okay, hold on. But wait, there's more. Between now and September 29th, the Grab the Handler's Essential Bundle, perfect for getting your started in the world of ranching, is at a 50% discount. So on all of the following. So half off right now until the 29th. So if you do want to get one of those handling licenses, now's the time to do it. This bundle is available for 5,312 Palia coins, and like all bundles, prices are lowered approximately if you already own some of the items. So it looks like it's a bundle for all of them. You get the 4 licenses and the outfit for 5,312. So kind of like your Founders Pack. The Little Red Riding Hood one by itself is 2,550 coins. The Valedictorian outfit, which is coming out later, it looks like, is $850 a piece, or $1,700. Let's see. And they added a new pet, so you can immediately get a Pexy for 1,275 coin. They have a new glider, which is looks like the balloon, the big blue balloon that you get from the market. And it does show a shooting effect, so I don't know if that means when you drop down, like you put your chute down, if it flies away and you can shoot it, or if it's extra funny and people can shoot you from the sky, which I doubt, but I'm waiting to see on that one. And then they got a pearlescent glider and some tool skins to go with the Little Red Riding outfit, as well as a new landscape, which is available immediately. It's the Harvest Homestead landscape. So that one looks like it would probably go along with the new ranching skill. It does look like it has a little barn on it, but it looks to be off plot. And then on September 23rd, they have some more outfits coming out and more skins coming out, so you can check the stores for that, as well as some bug fixes. and there's a lot on there, so I'll let you guys read through that. They do have some known issues as well. So if you have not found this yet, it's just at palia.com. And you go up to the news tab, and then you go to the update or the patch notes. Everything we just went through is there to read through. But I'm hoping that this reading will help those who don't like to read be able to sit back and listen to all the new major updates, and only leave them to read through the premium store and the other items. So let me know if this is something you guys like, and I can do it every patch note. If it's something that nobody really needs, then I won't. So we'll see how it goes. But thank you for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and end the feed here because I'm on my phone right now and can't switch to the game. So I will see you guys all later.